What the heck? What's up with this minecart? It's cursed. It's like there's an invisible block there. Oh. Let's get our minecart back. Let's place it. And then see, where does it come? What the heck? There's two minecarts. Like what? Yep, one of the minecarts in the slime farm broke. After nearly over 500,000 estimated slime balls collected, we had a minecart duplicate itself. To be honest, I knew that this could happen. Minecarts have some glitchiness when they cross chunk borders, and yeah, if it takes over 500,000 slime balls collected before a minecart glitches, I'm actually all A-okay with that. You know, this farm's been working pretty well. I'm okay with doing that maintenance. Anyways, guys, welcome back to another episode of World Update. Hope you enjoyed the time lapse. And hope you enjoyed it more than I did creating it. It was kind of a pain, because I was trying to do it all in 4K, which I actually did succeed. It just took a lot of time because I had to render out the files in 4K, had to use proxy clips in Kdenlive, which is the video editor I use on Linux. And yeah, it was not really all that fun to edit. But anyways. Yeah, over here now we finally got the creeper farm up and running, and if we look over here, we got some gunpowder here, and all these shulker boxes have gunpowder in them. And I got TNT on me right now. So, yeah, I got tons of TNT right now. If I go in here, rockets are no longer a thing, TNT, like literally this is the first thing I did when I got all that gunpowder, just make a bunch of TNT and firework rockets. But yeah. The creeper farm right here is actually, it's basically the same design as of that ilmango. It's a showcased or did a tutorial on a while back ago. I'll put it into the video description if you're interested. There are a few modifications and things I did, like for the minecart collection. Well, if I show you here. Right now the farm's running, but if I go ahead and turn it off, it'll send a torch tower signal up there, and it'll shut the farm down, going top to down, so that way no creepers can get stuck in the farm. And then it will go ahead any moment now, and it will open up this area down here. Now that's useful because of what you saw in the intro. Minecarts can occasionally glitch, and these minecarts have to cross at least, let's see, so there's this one chunk, two chunks, and then the collection's in a third chunk, so it has to cross two chunk borders. So there's always a chance these minecarts could glitch out, and given that I tore out a bunch of bedrock, it would be very difficult to get back under there after the fact and repair any sort of bad minecarts. So I wanted to make it easy on myself, so I installed that system. Now I want gunpowder, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this back on. I just have a little simple comparator fade out signal for retraction of that. But anyways, it'll open up everything right there. And there we go, we got a bunch of creepers coming. This farm isn't at full efficiency yet. In a test world, in a void test world, I got like about 8,000 drops an hour. In here, in practice, we got a bunch of caves over there that are still not lit up, so it doesn't produce 8,000 drops an hour, but honestly, I think it's working pretty well. The area around here is very well explored. A lot of the caves, not all of them, but still a lot of them are made up, are torched up. This melon pumpkin farm is yet another in the design by ilmango. Of course, I dressed it up how I liked it. But yeah, what prompted me to build this farm, because honestly I don't need it, is because Minecraft 1.13, which we are not in yet, and that is, it has changed how melons work. These melons right here with the face, they're going to be converted to carved pumpkins, and then new pumpkins will just have the normal texture on all sides, and if you want to acquire the carved pumpkin, you'll have to use shears on it while it's placed on the ground like this. obviously, you know, that's manual labor and not really ideal, so I wanted to go ahead and build this farm and amass a surplus of carved pumpkins before updating to 1.13. So that way I don't have to manually produce carved pumpkins later on, because that, honestly, it's just kind of going to be a pain to make carved pumpkins later on. The storage here is obviously temporary, as is with the, you know, creeper farm over there. I still don't have anything to hook this all up to. The eventual plan is to hook it all up into the base through an item sorting system. But yeah, down here we have like a minecart speed unloader, and oh, we're just in time. Look at this. Unloads these items really quickly, and then we got this minecart centered on 2 hoppers and a double speed dropper that drops them out at double speed. So yeah, pretty fast unloading the minecart, which is key for getting it back up to the top right away. Now if we wanted to actually turn this thing off, we could actually flick this lever, and then when the minecart goes over here, it just sits and the entire farm gets turned off. And the beautiful thing about this farm is it does not have a clock. The way it works is, well, let's see, can I show it here? Maybe. Yeah. The way it works is you actually have the minecart traveling on the rails in order to hit the activator rails, which powers the pistons below them and below the level, and going ahead and breaking the melons and pumpkins down here. And then it falls down and continuously does that. If you're interested, go ahead and check out ilmango's tutorial. I'll have it linked in the video description. With all the clearing out of the underground and collecting nearly all the blocks and items and ores, we have amassed quite a small fortune here of diamonds, lapis, gold. Actually, we're kind of running out of gold. At some point, I'm going to need to make a gold farm, because this is not going to satisfy my needs. We don't really have much redstone, but we do got redstone ore, and we do have coal ore, iron ore, iron boxes, shulker boxes of iron, about 35 shulker boxes worth of iron blocks from the iron farm, nearly a double chest of shulker boxes of poppies from the iron farm. I'll probably soon fill this up. Right now the iron farm actually doesn't have any items over there, because I've entered other dimensions, therefore merging the villages, breaking the farm, and I haven't pressed the rebuild button. And I don't really need to right now. I got plenty of iron right now, so yeah. As for the more common types of blocks that are actually automatically sorted here into shulker boxes for me, when it comes to cobblestone, and I've tallied everything up here, is about 270 shulker boxes. 270 shulker boxes of cobblestone. Think about that for a moment. That's nearing 500,000 cobblestone. Yikes. Like, wow. 216 shulker boxes of stone. We got like 32 of andesite and 31 diorite. That's granite. Diorite's like 29, dirt 16, and gravel is the most concerning one at 7. I was honestly hoping I'd have more gravel than this, because I'm going to need a lot more than this to craft a whole bunch of concrete powder and in turn make concrete for future builds. That's pretty much all the changes to the base since the last episode. My storage around here has gotten even more messy. I have not really been organizing much of it except for like the valuable resources. But yeah, at some point I do need to build an item sorter. But for now, I got other priorities, and there's actually something in this world that I'd like to show you. So I'm going to go ahead and travel over this way. Alright, now I gotta see if I can find it. In playing around with the... Oh shoot, I thought it was right here. I gotta find it. I don't know where it is. Oh no, I'm looking for like a tiny hole in the ground. I think that's it over there. Is this it? Yes. Okay, so I went ahead and played around with the seed in a copy of... Well, not a copy of the world, but just generated another world with the same seed, going around spectator looking for... dual skeleton spawners, because skeletons are very useful, and it would be nice to make a dual skeleton spawner farm at some point. And what do you know? I eventually did find one, and it's not too far away from the base, as you can see. So, pretty good distance. Over here in the Nether, not much has changed. I got like a 2x4 and the chunk area cleared out so far. And I can tell you, when it comes to clearing out the Nether into via mining, it is very, very tedious. In all honesty, I'm thinking I'm probably going to set up some sort of TNT quarry system in order to mine it out. Nothing fancy with flying machines, just like, you know, dispensers dropping stuff. Dropping TNT down on it to assist me in clearing this out, because at some point here I do want to build a wither skeleton farm. But let's see, aside from that, there is something else I would like to show you. If we go over here, we have I'm lost. Is it over here? Uh-oh. Well, we do got a dual path section here, but that is not what I was looking for. Ah, this is the place right here. We have hit the jackpot here with our Nether fortress. Right near our base portal, like within about 100 blocks, we have dual blaze spawners. Like, what the heck? Like, this is insane. So, at some point, we'll probably be making a blazeman farm. Not today, though, anyways. I don't know if I ever showed it, but we also have an ocean monument in this world. It won't matter because when I update to 1.13, I'm actually going to use MC Edit to prune the world and regenerate the ocean. Since the only terrain generation change has been to the oceans, in the normal terrain it hasn't changed. So we won't get any sort of ugly chunk borders, and that way we'll have the 1.13 update aquatic features right near our base. Up here and on the bedrock ceiling is actually the reason why I haven't updated to 1.13 yet. They fixed bedrock breaking with Dragon Days, guys. So, in 1.13, there are actually really no good bedrock breaking measures that you can take. Apparently, there is some stuff you could do with pistons and such in order to break bedrock still, but it's very, very inconvenient. It takes a lot of work just to even break one piece of bedrock. And I would like to clear out a massive amount of bedrock up here for my Nether farms. So, like Wither Skeleton Farm, maybe at some point a gas farm. That would be very, 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 very fun. And because of the way the spawning algorithm works, and it's actually beneficial to clear up blocks above it, down to the point of the farm, as it increases the spawn rate. So I won't be updating to 1.13 until I get all my bedrock breaking out of the way. That is the one limiting factor right there. And that is why we are not in 1.13 yet, even though 1.13 is out. Anyways, we got a nice path over here. So let's go ahead and follow it, because there is something at the end of it I wish to show you. Woof! What a trip! That is quite a trip. Even by using a boat across ice, and building this tunnel took quite some time. So, what would prompt me to build a tunnel so far away from home? What could possibly be out here of interest? Well, I did some searching in the mists, and what I found was something amazing. Within like about 15,000 blocks of spawn here, we have 2 witch huts within range of each other. So we can build a dual witch hut farm at some point. So yeah, I'm not going to be doing this anytime soon. I just wanted to get a portal set up out here and show you guys that this is a thing that will maybe eventually come to fruition. Over here, I just wanted to show that I do have a mushroom island. It is quite a small one, but and I haven't really done anything with it yet, but at some point in the future, it's what I'd actually like to see about building a passive mob farm farming mushrooms, possibly. So this would actually be a great candidate because it's mostly surrounded by ocean with some land on either side. It would be very easy to passive mob spawn proof this place. So yeah, probably won't do it anytime soon. Just wanted to show that this is a place and that vet exists, and I got a portal to it for now. Over here at spawn, nothing has really changed since the last episode. Iron Phoenix still here, there's nothing. I haven't torn this down yet. I'm actually curious, I haven't been over here in a while. How many items do I got? Oh. That's pretty good. That's pretty darn good, actually. But yeah, nothing's been done with the spawn chunks yet. At some point I was considering maybe I'll level this area. But I don't know really what I'm going to do with it yet. Here at my Nether portal for my base, I haven't really done much here in this room. This has just kind of been a temporary place to store items, but I have moved all my Nether rack to shulker boxes and taken out all the chests I have here. So I now have one chest full of shulker boxes and nearly 2 chests so far. And like this shulker box has some odds and ends in it. So yeah, nothing really to report on it, just standard stuff. Back here at the base, looking at the towers, I have kind of decided on something. And that is, I'm not entirely satisfied with the design I'm going for here with 4 separate towers. In a test world, I was starting to, put interior stuff, and I realized something very quickly. These 32 by 32 towers are going to feel very, very cramped, very fast. And that is something I don't want. I want wide open areas and high ceilings, and unfortunately, there's just not quite enough room in here. Once you get all the decoration in place, once you dress everything up, once you get your, Ender Pearl elevators, although I don't think I'll be building an Ender Pearl elevator because 1.13 and its new water mechanics basically killed, the Ender Pearl elevator, in my opinion. I originally was going to put one in, but it's just, water evaders so much more compact and so much more easy. But, yeah. Anyways, I'm working on a new design for the base, and for the base towers, or tower, I should say. I'm considering going for a single, sort of 64 by 64 block tower, which, funnily enough, has more interior space than all of these towers, and I believe the exterior, don't quote me on this, I'm just guessing, but I think the exterior would take out about the same amount of blocks. I'm not entirely certain there, but yeah. So that is something that in a future episode I will probably be tearing down these towers and building up a new design, because yeah, they're cool and all, and I could make them work or try and make them work, but to capture the big wide open areas that I want to have while still having the complexity and the stuff that I want to have in these towers it's just not possible. So I'm going to be going for a single larger tower in the future. My goodness, the view at 48 chunk render distance is amazing. I would do 64, but then I'd be looking at 7 FPS. And yeah, I really wish I could play and record at this. I can't even play at 48 chunk. At 32 chunk is pushing it. I'll play at that when I'm doing replay recordings. But yeah. Anyways, guys, I believe that is everything for this episode. Next time, well, I'll be breaking a bunch of bedrock and updating to 1.13. So until then, I will see you guys later. Bye. Oh my goodness, the frame rate is so bad at 48 chunk. Like, this is like, is there a PC in the world that could actually play at 48 chunk? Probably not.